Guys, so today's reading is going to be on what other people are saying about you, what's the gossip on you, and how can you deal with that or what to do about that. Advice and living with it, basically. So, my Skype link is in the description box below if you're interested in getting more of a personal reading to you and your situation. Remember that this is a collective reading, so take the things that resonate and leave what doesn't. And remember that just because other people are saying something about you doesn't make it true either. And we have 3 piles here, pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And we are going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, I feel like there could be an X here that's talking about how hypnotizing you are, how lucky you are, how much your name is in lights, and maybe they feel like you didn't work for it or earn it in some way, which, is generally BS because anything in life that somebody has, they've usually worked for. It's not necessarily just luck. But I feel like there's a lot of people who feel like you have luck on your side, though, and that you may be somebody who people notice, recognize, appreciate as well. You may also be somebody who's very calming, very balanced in their light and shadow, somebody who may be a little bit hypnotizing as well. It could even possibly be that your kisses are hypnotizing, your love is hypnotizing. So we have the Nightingale, which is about singing and expressing yourself. So others may find your singing voice or just your voice in general to be very intriguing, very hypnotizing, very enticing in some way. You may be somebody that they feel like, if you are not already in the spotlight, should be in the spotlight. Somebody who sees things from a very high perspective, somebody who understands things in a very in-depth way, somebody who may even receive messages from the other side as well and expresses those to the world around you. Somebody who is very sharp, very intellectual, very smart, very capable as well. We also have stability of heart and emotions gained, wishes granted through hard work for emotional stability, opening up to the possibilities, choosing what to accept, cutting out the mental chatter in favor of listening to your intuition, grounded, strong, stable foundations. So you're somebody who is very grounded and very strong and stable in their emotions, and somebody who doesn't fall into fear or anxiety or anxious thinking, but has a tendency to listen to your intuition, listen to the messages that you receive from the other side, and really is able to overcome any kind of anxiety or fears when it comes to expressing yourself in front of others, because maybe you have fought really hard to be able to express yourself in others because maybe you weren't comfortable with it at first. You might have been very fearful, very filled with anxiety, but you have really learned how to temper that, and you've worked very hard to gain stability in your emotions and being able to be in the public eye. Been through a lot, but making it out. Determination wins the day. Completion of cycles. Actions to heal defensiveness caused by past scars. Acceptance, fighting for what you believe in. Revealing or relieving or releasing defensiveness. Removing obstacles. Leaving behind a need to fight. So you may have been fighting very hard for yourself, to stand up for what you believe in, fighting for what's right, and now you are really just accepting that not everyone is going to believe the way that you believe, and you might have been through a lot, but you really have been very determined, and that is what is causing you to be able to rise up, is the determination that you have had, and you are now releasing a lot of the past defensiveness that you might have had that may have been caused by a lot of scars from past things that you have been through, and you are really ending the cycles. You're no longer repeating the cycles. You may have been repeating a lot of cycles in your life. You may have been repeating cycles with people. You may have been repeating cycles with allowing your voice to be ignored. And now you're no longer allowing that to happen. You are standing in your power, and you are not doing it in a way that is defensive, but in a way that is just a true inner strength. You've gained a lot of true inner strength and a lot of emotional stability on this journey that you've been through. You have learned a lot. There may be a lot of people gossiping about you. There may have been a lot of people that were really just in it to win for themselves when it came to you. And there might have been a lot of people fighting or competing around you, and there may have been a lot of people gossiping, lying. There may have been a lot of people that were really fighting, and you're uninterested in that. You are wandering away to find your own transformation, and you are no longer focused on fighting to win, but you are focused on fighting for your own growth. And you are learning and growing and overcoming from the past. You are building something worth having within yourself and the world around you. And you are really understanding things in a new way now. And there may have even been a third party situation here as well, one where two people were fighting over you, and you just decided to walk away from all of that because you don't really care to be a part of a fight. You see things from a higher perspective, and you see what's going on, and you see that everyone's just in it to win for themselves, and you are uninterested in that, and you have wandered away to go after your own learning, your own growth, and you are really overcoming a lot of obstacles that have come up in your way, and that you are balanced in your emotions now and no longer putting up with things that do not serve you or your highest good. And you may really be forming some sort of connection that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling, strong, stable, loving. There may even be a relationship in your life that other people may be jealous of as well. Something that you have had to fight hard to defend to other people. That you had to fight hard to gain emotional balance within this connection as well. So people may be really talking about your relationships and the work that you have put into them and how you've had to defend it, how you've had to express yourself, how you've had to walk away from people that weren't good for you or your connections, and how you've worked really hard to find emotional balance and stability. And then the jealous ones are just talking about how you're so lucky because you just got all this beautiful happiness and wonderful positivity and joy all around you, and you didn't work for any of it. But those are just the jealous people. And the people who really know you know the truth that you have worked very hard and very dedicated. You've been very dedicated, determined to bring peace and stability to this situation. So we also have, for your advice in how to deal with this, or how to, whatever. The floodgates will be or have been opened. It is okay to feel. Just don't drown. It's okay to feel. Just don't drown. Allow yourself to let in all the emotions that are coming your way. Just remember all the hard work that you have put in to maintaining emotional stability, and don't allow yourself to drown in these emotions. A deep inner knowing keeps you going. Always listen to it. Contemplate what you can do differently to get a different outcome. So it's now time to remember your past and to look at everything that you've been through. Look at all the fights, look at all the drama, look at all the defensiveness, look at everything that you have gone through, and start to see the patterns and see the way that things have played out, and see how you can present yourself differently and how you can work differently to achieve a different outcome in whatever it is that you are working towards. Your generosity inspires others to give, and it comes without strings. Energy never dies, it just transmutes. What was once physical becomes spiritual. Oh, there may have been a death in your life that may have caused a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of sadness, and it's time now to look at it from a different angle and to know that energy never dies, it just transmutes. And what was once physical becomes spiritual. And now you have more people on your spiritual team as well. You embrace your others and self with ease. You embrace yourself and others with ease. Sometimes it's a very long, drawn-out process, but the bright side is that you knew and you got to say more than most. And maybe there was a relationship in your life that died out and became spiritual rather than physical. It's only felt on a spiritual level now instead of physical as well. But either way, something was a very long, drawn-out process. And you knew about it, though, so you got to say more than most people would get to say in that situation. And to be grateful for that. And to allow yourself to embrace the new. You express yourself very effectively. You communicate freely and you put others at ease. And if you are somebody who helps other people through grief and through things that have happened in their life, like deaths happening in their life, these are good things to remember for doing that as well. But express yourself freely, express yourself effectively, communicate easily, and put other people around you at ease as well. Embrace yourself and embrace others, and know that your generosity and your giving will inspire others to give in return as well. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear how you felt about it in the comments below. And I hope that you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So we have this 1977. It used to have a coin in it, but it disappeared. So there may have been something that you thought was going to be valuable or worth something, but it turned out to be very empty. And a lot of this was because you needed to end cycles. You needed to really align yourself with your path and your purpose. And so you had to go through this to be able to stop trying to fill the void within yourself from the outside world. We have this little brownie thing. So other people may say that you are very good with children, that you're a leader, that you're somebody who may even be very childlike yourself in some ways. We have this little spoon. You may be very happy or content when you're eating. Other people may want to ask you on a date. They may want to ask you to go out and get some food with them. You may enjoy ice cream. I don't know why I was hearing ice cream, but noodles. We have the Stockman's coin, acceptable only at the Stockman's Hotel and Casino, or Motor Hotel in Elko, Nevada. It's a dollar coin from 1979 for use by player only. $1 gaming token. So you may really enjoy playing a lot of games as well. You may enjoy eating, you may enjoy life, you may enjoy the moment, you may really enjoy just, maybe you have learned a lot too about balancing your partnerships, your friendships, and you have really learned a lot about self-worth as well, I feel like, in this pile. So for this pile we have the earthworm and the crocodile. So yeah, others may see you as somebody who really observes and waits for your time to strike, and then you take action. They may see you as somebody who has been through a lot and who has really learned and grown through that cycle. Somebody who is now coming up out of this learning and growth and expressing yourself, where in the past you may not have expressed yourself so fully because you may have been working on cleansing, you may have been working on new life and growth. And you may have also been observing things and looking at them to see where you needed to go and what you needed to do. Other people may see you sometimes as a little predatory as well. They may see you as somebody that doesn't make me feel comfortable with the kid thing there and predatory. But yeah, others see you as somebody who likes to watch, wait, observe, learn things from everyone around you before you take action. We have, oh, we got the Five of Swords in pile one as well. Conflicts, fighting for self, learning to pay attention to the red flags. Fear comes from within and can cause trouble. Tart conflict drama, learning the hard way. Seeing the reasons behind conflicts and understanding yourself. So people may see you as somebody who fights for yourself and who doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. They may also see you as somebody who has a lot of inner conflict that has caused a lot of trouble in your life. Somebody who may be tart, very conflict driven, somebody who may have to learn the hard way on a lot of situations. Maybe you are preyed upon a lot of the time by other people who know just what to do or say to get underneath your skin. Maybe you're a little naive. Other people may see you as somebody who's a little naive as well. Freedom to be self, knowing how to enjoy life, ready to live life, happiness with friends, soul family, knowing where you belong and finding your people. So you may have really had to learn a lot the hard way, and that might be why you may have taken time to cleanse, taken time to really pull back your energy from the energies of others, and that might be why you observe things so fully before you jump into them now, is because you had to learn the hard way through conflicts, through other people fighting for themselves, through other you've really learned how to pay attention to the red flags and how to be yourself and how to enjoy life, and you've really learned who your people are and who your people aren't, so you walk away from people very easily when they're not your people as well. And you're somebody who really enjoys living life and loves having fun with your friends, loves celebrating, and really would like to find the people you belong with, or are good at finding the people you belong with after everything you've been through. So we have Two of Cups, Six of Swords, and Temperance. So you've really learned how to temper your passions and your emotions and find a state of peace. When you're delving into your emotions, you are no longer controlled by the conflicts outside of yourself, or the drama, or the gossip, or the lies, or the deceit. You're no longer controlled by those things. You're no longer swayed by those things. You're able to keep a peaceful, strong, persistent outlook, and you're able to continue moving forward. You're able to leave behind the conflicts of the past, and you're able to really reconnect to your heart. And you're able to form new friendships and new connections in your life after a very hard situation that you went through, something that was very empty and meaningless, and something that really brought a lot of pain and hurt and conflict to your life, because it was people just lying to you about who they were and what they wanted, and really they just wanted to dismantle and destroy your entire life. And now you know better than to associate with people who are doing things like that, or who are behaving like that in your life. So the advice for you in dealing with the people gossiping about you, that may be saying a lot of really negative things about you. They may be saying just really disgusting things about you. They may be saying things that aren't true, that they may even be talking about you having third-party situations or being involved in third-party situations. But just know and trust that you are doing what's right for you, and walk away from anything that is not resonating for you. Walk away from anything that is not good for you, that is not your soul family. And also know that there are a lot of people saying some very good things about you as well, especially considering the fact that you've been able to maintain composure in the face of all of this adversity. Allow yourself to be spontaneous. Let go more. So allow yourself to be spontaneous. Don't stay stuck in the past pain and hurt. Don't stay stuck in the past conflicts, but allow yourself to really be able to move on from that and to just enjoy life, knowing that you can see those signs now and you know what to watch out for now. So it's okay to just be yourself and to enjoy life. You are guarding your heart because of past pain. Remember not to hurt new people for the mistakes of others. Can't argue with the cards. Listen to the messages. Mirrors aren't always fun. So yeah, you really need to listen to the messages that are coming into you. You really need to take some of the bricks off of the wall around your heart. You know, it's okay to protect yourself and it's okay to guard your heart, but just remember not to guard it so much that you don't allow anyone new in because of the people in the past that have hurt you. Allow yourself to be a little more free and a little more happy-go-lucky and to really just enjoy life. I miss you near me every day. I hope to see you soon. So there may be a message there for somebody that is missing somebody in their life. Imagine how they would feel to know how much pain that you are in. Your loved one wants you to practice self-care. So practice self-care. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and imagine how much pain the people who really love you would be in if they knew that you were in pain, that you were secluding yourself all alone by yourself in solitude because you were worried about being hurt. And take care of yourself. This may be somebody who passed away as well that may be sending this message to you. And if that resonates, you might want to check out part 1 too as well. Recognition will come in the form of a following, fans on social media. Pile 1 had a lot about recognition too. Knowledge and wisdom are keys that will get you far. You think outside of the box. You solve a lot of problems. So you're somebody who solves a lot of problems. You really think outside the box. And it's time to put that to use in your life. It is time to really accept your knowledge, accept your wisdom, and know that those keys will get you far. And to release the past so that you can really enjoy life. You can be around friends again. You can be around loved ones again. And you can really just take care of yourself. Take time for a hot bath. Take time for meditation. Take time for time in nature. Take time to eat healthier. Take time to really take care of you. And know that recognition will be coming to you in some form, whether that be a following of fans on social media for your ability to think outside of the box, or for your knowledge and your wisdom, things that you have been really putting to use in your life. And know that you can allow yourself to just enjoy life more and go with the flow. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with your situation, things like that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. Pile 3, 2222 was just on the clock. So I think there's a lot of a need to really bring balance to yourself and your partnerships, to bring balance to your friendships, to your connections, and to really just find peace within yourself in both your shadow and your light side. What are others saying about you? I think they're saying that you're a very peaceful person, somebody very fertile, very abundant, somebody who really sees things in a different way that other people don't. You may be very connected spiritually. You may be very pure of heart, very, even though you've been through a lot, because I feel like this pile has been through a lot, but you haven't allowed it to penetrate you deep within. You have really kept yourself pure even through the harshest of lessons. And you really see, you may even be clairvoyant in this pile as well, but you're somebody who really is able to go with the flow. You may really enjoy nature. You may really enjoy being outdoors. You're very calm, very peaceful, very gentle, very soft-spoken possibly as well. We have fish and we have beaver. So yeah, somebody able to go with the flow. Somebody really able to go against the flow if needed as well. You have the strength to be able to go against the flow if it's needed as well, and to not give up. You're somebody who can go with the flow too, though, when it's necessary. Somebody who is very hardworking, very stable, down to earth, grounded, trustworthy. Somebody who works very hard for your family and for your community, and somebody who really works very hard to bring peace to others as well. We have the Magician, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So you're somebody who has all the tools, skills, and abilities necessary to manifest the life that you desire. You may be somebody who others may be saying that you may manipulate people. You may bend people to your will. You may really use your resources to control others as well. But I don't think that's necessarily who you actually are. I think that's just how others see you. I think that you may be somebody who may not have a whole lot to give materially, but that you are very giving, generous, beautiful, and you may have a lot of selfish people around you who may hold back what they have to give, but it doesn't matter, you still give. Um, you may allow others to manipulate you through money or through resources as well. That might be a little bit more it, because you seem like you're somebody who's very pure, very sweet, very calm, very, things like that. And you may allow others to manipulate you through their resources or through what they have to offer or through their speech or whatever. But you have all the tools and skills necessary to be able to create the life you desire and to really affect and shift and change things around you. So other people may be confused as to why you just go with the flow in a lot of these situations, but I think a lot of it has to do with because you plan for the future and you know that through your actions you are building something for the future. Yeah. So we have the Queen of Wands: intimacy, creativity, strong, stable, new projects or ideas, psychic inspirations, sassy, positive, flirty, love self, fun, fiery, passionate, spiritual, caring, nurturing of self and others, protective, affectionate, and camaraderie. So yeah, once again, you're very caring, very nurturing, very giving, very loving, very possibly psychic as well. Like I was saying before, I think you might be clairvoyant a little bit in this pile. Maybe you even have dreams as well that have bearing on real life. You're very intimate, creative, very strong, fiery, passionate, very sassy, flirty. You may really love yourself. You may really be fun, fiery, passionate. You may really just, you're a force to be reckoned with and very confident as well. New friendships, new love, but my best friend brings out the best in me. Emotional stability, new beginnings together, equal give and take emotionally, balanced partnership emotionally, cute, fun, flirty, emotional connection. So you might be somebody who has a lot of very balanced partnerships, but you may be somebody who gives a little more on the emotional side, and they may be somebody who gives a little more on the stability side, like physical stability. But you know that your best friends bring out the best in you. Other people may talk about the fact that you give equal, there's an equal give and take with you, whether it be in friendship, in fun, in emotions, in connection. It's very balanced partnerships emotionally. You have a lot of very balanced partnerships emotionally in your life. And I think you are very balanced and equal in your give and take, no matter what that is. And I think there's just a lot of people that really don't see what you have to give. And so they're jealous and they just talk a lot of trash about you because you're this beautiful, amazing, wonderful person that is very fiery, very passionate, very loving, very giving, very capable of creating the life that you desire, and they really just don't have anything better to do than to talk of trash about others and to make it sound like you really are this nothing person that everybody gives to when you have nothing to give back, and that's not the truth in any way, shape, or form. Healing fears. No more blocked thoughts. Taking action to balance your thoughts and envision a bright future. Hard work and clearing of karma and fears. Ships coming in for your efforts. So other people are talking about how you have worked really hard to heal your fears and to come out of any stuck or stagnant energy and to unblock your thoughts, and how you've worked really hard to be able to clear your karma, and how your ships are really coming in for the effort that you have put out, for the actions that you have taken to envision a beautiful future and to really balance your thoughts and create stability within, and to step into your confidence and your knowing that you have everything it takes to create a beautiful life. And people are really seeing that you have really brought a lot of peace and happiness to your mind and to yourself. And after everything you've been through, you've really found that purity of heart within yourself and that ability to really purify your thoughts so that you can, and cleanse your thoughts and release any karma so that you can create the life you desire. And I think there's a lot of people who are really seeing all the hard work and effort that you have put in to really create the life that you truly desire. And it's working and paying off. So your advice? Against all odds, you will overcome. Believe that you can. There is a balance to everything. Without one side, you could never have the other. Plus, you wouldn't appreciate it so much either. So you did have a lot of negative overthinking and things that really put a wrench in everything that you were doing. And maybe you allowed other people to manipulate you in the past. Maybe you allowed them to make you feel like you weren't worthy of what they were giving, things like that. But you have really been able to overcome that, and you have really stepped into your power and seen your worth, and you have really been able to manifest that outside yourself as well. And you've really been able to step into your confidence and know that you have everything, and you are giving just as much as the other person is giving. And you've really learned how to accept your shadow side and your light side and integrate them together in a way that is very beneficial to you. And know that without both of these things, without the good and the bad, without the positive and the negative, you really wouldn't appreciate everything as much as you do. And there wouldn't be a balance. Don't let small minds lead your thoughts or actions. Believe what you want. So don't believe in others who think that you are not offering anything good because you're not offering anything financial, if that's the case. Whatever it is that you feel like you're not offering, that other people are saying you aren't offering, that other people are saying you're taking advantage of, don't allow that to affect you. Believe what you want to believe. Know what you want to know. And believe that you are capable of creating the life you desire, and believe that you are amazing just as you are. You are full of life, adventure, and courage, always there to lend a helping hand. Even when our loved ones go, they have never truly left our hearts. Your honesty makes you a trustworthy person, prepared to have another's trust. Keep it with care. You will soon get recognition for everything that you have worked so hard to achieve. Almost to the finish line. Don't give in now. You have what it takes. I don't know what I want. Please don't fall for me. I don't want to hurt you too. So, you may have told somebody that you weren't sure what they want and not to fall for you because you didn't want to hurt them too, or you need to, because your honesty makes you a trustworthy person. And if you have another person's trust, keep it with care and make sure that you're being open and honest no matter what that is. And you may even be getting recognition soon for being able to tell this person that as well. And for always being there to be a helping hand to others. Know that you're almost to the finish line. Don't give up. You have what it takes to get through this. And know that even when you aren't around the people you love, they have never truly left your heart. You can keep them with you, and you can love from a distance. So that's what I have for